It's no exaggeration when we say that this episode captures one of the toughest days of riding we faced in Argentina.
Ooh, a little trial section there. This is tough, isn't it?
We were up against wild terrain, a string of bad luck, and a whole lot of problem solving. We were gripping our bars tight as we threaded through the trails that kept us right on the edge of our seats.
Don't want to make any mistakes here. If I said to you that I wasn't slightly exhilarated by this, I'd be lying. Definitely on edge a little bit. Whoa, you really got to be careful here, Hayley.
Only to hit some major roadblocks along the way. Nate.
This is going to be tough. Well, this is going to be straightforward.
But this place wasn't done throwing us off track. Nature had more tests in store.
Oh no, I have got a flat tyre. Oh, yeah. She is as flat as a pancake.
And after all that, surely nothing else could go wrong, right?
Yeah. Careful, Hayley. Let's get you up. We're just about ready to rock, ride out from here. Sun shining, blue skies, real nice day. We've had some breakfast already. We sat down, had some eggs, we had some bananas, some bread. We're making our way up to Cafayate. I don't think we're going to get there today. We might have a little camp stop en route. We'll see how we go. And yeah, into northern Argentina, the far northwest of Argentina, which is quite exciting. We're looking forward to that. We're really getting close to going back into Chile and the Atacama Desert and then into Bolivia. So we are really starting to move on with the next part of our trip, which is quite exciting.
That was a nice little hostel anyway. Rooms were good enough. And we've both really enjoyed our little time in Fiambala. It definitely thrives on those hot springs, the thermal baths. There's not a great deal else here to do. There's like sandboarding and a few little sand activities I think they've tried to make to give the town a bit more to do, but it's definitely number one activity here is the thermal baths, and they're really good. They're great. So yeah, worth the visit for sure.
So we're going a little bit on the cross country, a bit different to the route that we thought we were going to do. This is very nice, can't complain. How long does this road last for?
50 k's, 51 k's.
Nice.
Alright?
Yeah, I like it.
I just hope it's open all the way through.
What do you mean by open?
Well, I hope it's passable all the way through.
Yeah, right, I see. We'll get past it.
Spirit.
Anything is passable. You just gotta stick at it. Otherwise we'll have to go cross country.
Time for a layer off, Hayley.
Oh, a few layers.
What do you mean a few layers? How many have you got on?
A lot. So I've got this layer, and my balaclava.
Bananas and peanuts. Do we have anything else?
What's that?
Do we have anything else?
No, just banana and peanuts.
Chocolate?
That is lunch today.
Snacks digested, layers removed. Let's go. Hello. Mic check 1 2.
You ready to go?
I am ready to go. Are you ready to go? Very sandy and gravelly. Oh, Matt had a bit of a wobble there. Some sort of roadworks happening here. Oh, nope, shut myself. Every time I see really deep sand, my mind just goes, nope, sit down, which makes it worse because you have more control when you're standing up. I need to get over that.
I'll stop and just make sure Hayley's alright.
She's standing up. Woo!
Yeah, she's doing good. She's doing really well.
I stood up the whole way. I stood up the whole way.
Good, nice. Well done. You're riding well.
I'm going to keep standing. As Elton John says, I'm still standing. Yeah.
Alright, keep concentrating.
Although I shouldn't be speaking too soon because there's a load more sand. Look at all these cactuses.
Hopefully we get out of this sand now when we start riding up that hill a bit.
When has that ever been the case?
This is a cool little road.
This is a really cool landscape.
This is definitely a path less travelled. Wasn't expecting this. This is an awesome track. Big drop-offs.
Wow.
He's got herself into a little bit of a spot here. Hang on, I'll come up alongside her and try and give her a hand.
Sorry, no, I'm just egging myself on. I don't know why I'm...
Make sure you're over and past that obstacle before you were letting off.
Okay.
Otherwise you'll stop like this, Hayley. You're going to come off. You know what to do. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Well done. Just stop up there. So, obviously, be very mindful of this drop off every time. Just slowly, alright?
Yeah. You okay, darling?
Yeah, I'm just making sure you're alright, love.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I just don't want to stop where you are on a hill. Is it going up still?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What is this road for?
Okay. We don't want to make any mistakes here. If I said to you that I wasn't slightly exhilarated by this, I'd be lying. I'm definitely on edge a little bit. With some spikes there.
Hola.
Just watch you don't run over those little bushes on the floor.
Okay.
Whoa, you really got to be careful here, Hayley. Slowly. All right, let's have a little break. What are you thinking? Just put your stand down, Hayley, and get off the bike. Don't worry about cars and traffic coming up here and being in the way. You're not going to see any cars for a long time.
How's your bike holding up?
Good, really good. No problems yet. I'm a little bit worried about all these little spikes we're riding over. Like all of these bushes have got thorns on them. Even the ones on the floor. Just trying to avoid them. It is what it is. We've got, well, it says 35 k's until we turn right onto Route 40. It looks twisty on the GPS, and still through this valley it's going to be twisty for a while. We'll see. I don't think there's going to be too much more climbing after this though.
What comes up must come down.
It's a lot easier riding up on this stuff than it is riding down. So hopefully the down isn't too steep.
I am sweating like a pig. It is warm. And you work up a sweat when you're doing terrain like this. Glad we stopped for a bit though. When do you want to head off?
You take as long as you need.
Just one more minute.
It's quite nice in the shade though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't fall down the cliff.
No, I hadn't planned on doing that, Hayley. Well, I am working up a sweat, getting to the middle of the day, so it's just gonna intensify the heat a little bit. Hopefully we get out of these rocks before they heat up and really start kicking the heat back at us. Whew, a little trial section there. And Hayley's through with no problems. Just a little bit red in the face, that's all. Well done. Whew, this is tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting to the end of the valley that we can see as we're climbing up through it. I'm intrigued to see what's next. Are we going to keep rising, or are we going to start going down? I think this is the start of the descent. This is amazing. How have we gotten ourselves here? Alright, I'm not really sure what this is going to be like.
I thought we were going down.
Yeah, I thought we were going down as well. Wow, the side of this is all just falling away. Wow.
You okay?
Yeah, all good. Just don't look down. That's all I'm going to say. Just keep riding.
That is not a good place to be.
No, are you alright? Just be extra careful, alright?
You be careful, darling, please.
Yeah, I will. Wow, that's all falling away underneath. Go on then. That was the worst place to stop your bike.
I know. I was
Wow. They have cut this right through this mound. I have just come round the corner here and this road has been hit by a landslide. I'm gonna have to get out and have a look. Wow.
Mate.
How?
I think we're going to have to walk it. So the bottom part, that's all been graded, and these boys have been building it down there, you can see, but they've only come up so far. Now I think we should walk this bit and see how far this is that hasn't been touched. We might have to take the bags off. There are little tyre marks coming across it, you can see here, but they'll be from the smaller bikes that the locals use. There is a little bit of a hard base to it. Well, not a base, but it's not super soft.
Yeah, there's a bit of a foundation, isn't there?
Yeah, we have to try and ride up over this. This looks to be a lot better. Now the locals have been using that outside one that you're on there. Now I don't know if we get our bikes turned there.
So how far does this go?
Well, let's have a look.
Because once you get on this, then maybe this will be fine.
This doesn't seem so bad.
I can safely say, you know, I hate admitting these things. This is way above my expertise and skill set.
Maybe.
I am going to have to get you to do this one.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll be cheering from the sidelines.
Yeah, so this is better, and then it just keeps going down. So yeah, looking back, this is the hard section here. Back to our bikes up there. It's still going to be tricky on all this loose stuff. Okay, this is going to be tough. I thought we were sort of home and dry.
Yeah.
I saw the map, I saw a couple of last twisties, and then coming out through the valley, I thought this was going to be straightforward. Last little challenge.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's have a go.
Let's try your bike first.
Yeah.
Because if your bike can make it, then my bike will.
Yeah, yours will be fine. Your bike's like a little mountain goat. My clutch is not going to like me after this. Okay. Alright, this is a tough bit, I think. Just get a bit of momentum, try and send it up the hill, and then you just jump in.
Yep.
Okay, let's see how we go.
You got this.
Yes, sweet.
Oh, well done.
We're over. Whew.
Let me know if you want me to go over there.
That's alright, I'll be okay with this bit. Whew. Right, I need to go there. Whew.
Well done. You did so good.
Whew. One down.
You made that look so easy. Bravo.
Wow, that's a little bit of a workout. We somehow managed to do the toughest part of the day at the hottest part of the day.
I know. How was that?
It wasn't too bad. It's alright. It is tricky.
You made it look like a piece of cake.
See if I can do it again with your bike. Okay, round 2. Time to take the little Honda for a spin. Okay, see if we can make it 2 out of 2. Yes, yes we can. Honda goes anywhere. The mountain goat.
Bravo.
Oh, yes.
Yay.
Nice. Okay, Hayley, we got past it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stay on your bike. I'm going to keep riding down this bit. And I'll just ride to a part where you tell me you're happy with. And don't say that main road down there. Soft, it's very soft. All right. Hello up there.
Hello. You're not going to offer your chauffeuring services to pick me up?
Whew, okay, let's try and get this. The heavy one down this bit. It's actually harder riding these things downhill on this soft stuff. Yeah, boy. Whew, sweet. Whew, one last little obstacle. And there. Whew.
Yay. Okay.
Okay, come on
Meet down there.
Yeah, I want some shade and I want a fizzy drink. Oh.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm good. Feeling good after that. I definitely want to get out of the sun.
Yeah. All right.
Let's just try and get down. This bit's still a bit tricky. It's loose here until we get onto the browner stuff. Okay.
Okay.
So just take it easy.
Okay.
I'll lead the way down. Okay. That's it, just ride it out of there now. Let's get to a better road. Oh man, this feels good to ride on now.
Yeah. Oh. Well, at least it's like this for the majority of this little hill. Imagine if it was like
that top
bit
yeah.
all the way down. That would have been a lot of walking up and down.
Oh no. Oh no. I have got a flat tyre.
No.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a flat tyre on the front. Oh, we're not quite home and dry yet. Oh, right, I'm going to have to roll this forwards a little. Oh dear, this is not what I wanted to be doing here. Oh, yeah. She is as flat as a pancake.
Have a look. Oh. Oh my god.
Okay. Time to get the wheel off.
And there's no way of wheeling it somewhere in the shade.
Tell me where the shade is. Down there I suppose we could do. At the moment I could probably fix my tube. But if I roll it down there on the front it'll trash it.
Okay.
It'll ruin it. Okay, time to get it off. Yeah, I've got a flat tyre. It's right down. I'm guessing it's one of those cactus spikes that's gone into it. But we'll see now. I'll get the wheel off. I'm going to get all the bags off first, make it a bit lighter to move around a bit. Jack it up on that trail stand, get the front wheel off, and I'll probably just put a new tube in instead of trying to fix that one, and I'll fix that one when we get to a cabana or something. So I've got it as a spare. Yeah, we're not quite out of the woods yet. Today has turned into a bit of an adventure day. It's good though. I'm enjoying it. Still need to buy a new one of these because the ratchet's gone in it. I'd say it's this little guy here. Just right in there. I'm just going to pull him out before we go any further. Bit of a bend in that rib.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Could bump it up and see where the hole is, but I'm just going to save that until.
Yeah. We're gaining nothing from determining that right now.
But what I will do is just check that tyre, the inside of it, to make sure there's nothing else sticking in. Otherwise, you put a new tube in and then you just puncture it. Yeah, it's there. I've got it straight away.
Was it that little?
There's another one sticking into it there.
Maybe.
It's all those little cactus spikes.
Yeah. It's making me a bit nervous. Maybe.
You probably got a few in yours.
Yeah. Damn you, cactus. My Leatherman has a thinner.
Get yours.
Yeah.
Please, yeah.
Thinner pliers. Here you go.
Thank you. I'm better off pushing it through and getting it from the inside. You can't leave any little bit of it in there because it'll just happen straight away. That's got him out. Perfect. All right, let's keep checking. Pretty happy. There's nothing else in there. Just to straighten it out in case there's any twists in it. So I'm just popping this one side of the tyre back on. Being a little bit careful not to pinch the tube. The new tube that's in there. That wouldn't be very good. And then hoping that we've got all the bits out. All the bits that caused the puncture in the first place.
We've only got one lifeline left.
This is it. Oh, you've got a tube actually.
That's my tube.
Use your tube.
No, get your own.
Pop the other side, that'll make this side easier. Alright. Moment of truth. Popping the bead out, the tyres sitting nice and uniform all the way around. Oh dear.
pinched the tube or there's something else in there. I've got a feeling I pinched the tube. You know, when I looked up at you and I went to the camera, you really don't want to pinch this tube. I think I know I pinched the tube then. When I was looking up and trying to say, oh, you don't want to do this. I'm pretty sure I pinched it then. All right. Pinched it there, look. Proper pinched it.
Oh, damn. It's an easy mistake, like the...
Not where you need to be making this mistake though.
No.
This is where you need to have things bang on.
Okay.
Right.
Well, luckily we've got mine.
I think I'll try and patch it.
Patch it first.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can have my tyre.
Your tube.
Tube, sorry.
Yeah. We'll try and patch it. Try and patch it. Because then we've still got one lifeline.
What have you just done now?
So we have patched the hole where that little cactus spike went into. Put a bit of rubber cement on it and a patch. Let this go off for a little while. Careful, Hayley, okay, there you go.
Okay, let's keep going.
I think it's holding.
That's good.
So get the valve in, get this back on the bike. I want to get out of here because there's rocks falling around us. And
So, what Matt's referring to, there seems to be this big landslide literally right next to us. And since we've parked here, there's been lots of little rocks and dust falling around us. And we keep hearing these noises of rocks that are either, crumbling or they're about to fall. So we're getting a little bit nervous now. And the sun has gone down. So, yeah, we're going to get Matt's wheel on the bike, get the bags on, and make a move.
if you can just hold the wheel, that there, that, but then that's got any pressure on it. Get this in first. You're ready with that axle. Put the axle in. That's it, go on. Wiggle him around, that's it. But not the bike too much though.
Okay, so we've got about an hour left of sun until sunset, and we are still 20 k's from a town. So yeah, there is a good chance we might be camping somewhere somewhere here. Right, we've just driven a couple of k's and Matt's just doing a bit of a check just to make sure this isn't going down rapidly.
23.5. It was 24 when we set off. 24.5 when we put it in. Maybe it's just because I'm pressing it when I'm checking it. We'll just crack on. It's all
Just
good.
crack on.
It'll get us there. That's fine. I'm happy now.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
And then maybe tonight, like once you wake up in the morning,
We'll
check
test
it again.
Yeah.
And then go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm a little bit disappointed with myself. First puncture of the trip, and I changed the tube and pinched the new tube. It's not really very good going. The only thing I've got in my defence is that spare tube was a standard tube, so it was a lot thinner, and the ones we usually run are heavy duty tubes. So that's the only thing I've got in my favour. Apart from that, it was poor show on my behalf. We're on our way again, and it's not dark yet, so we're all good. Ooh, houses. Houses mean people. We can't be far from civilization now. Maybe I've spoken too soon.
I know obviously we'd rather have left earlier, and obviously we couldn't because of doing the tyre change, but I'm so glad we got to see the scenery at this time of the day.
Yeah, it's lovely. We're riding in gold now. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a silver lining.
Always. As long as you're not like stressed that you're not going to get anywhere, or you're not going to find a town, or you've got no water or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's sweet riding at this time.
Yeah.
As long as you're pulling in somewhere before it's dark.
Yeah. We'll see how that one goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're loving it now. Maybe we'll feel differently in an hour's time.
And here we are. I'm actually quite thankful to get onto this road. We've got about 20 k's to go now, until the town we're heading for. So yeah, not bad. I think we've done alright. We are in Belen. This is the town that we'd planned to stay at tonight. We're losing light rapidly, so we just pulled over quickly and found a little hostel, and we're gonna pull in there. Hello, dogs. It's somewhere around here. Casa Mora. There it is. Hayley's taking the lead. See if they have any rooms.
Okay, so we found a hostel and checked in. Both of us are pretty shattered, to be fair. We've had quite a long day. It's gone 8:30 now, so we've been out on the bikes for 11 hours ish. Today we had a mega day. The riding was amazing. It was hard. It was scenic. There were big drop-offs. It was windy. We had a few dramas. Obviously, we had a few hard sections to try and ride through, and then we also had my puncture in my front wheel, and we just got into town at the end of the day before the sunset, and it went dark. So it was really good.
Yeah, I found today, I think today was probably my favourite day of riding. It really challenged me, and I feel like today I just learnt a whole new set of skills, which I think is going to really benefit me moving forward. And just the adrenaline. I'm such an adrenaline junkie, so today was really, really fun.
You did ride well today, really well. Thanks. It was testing.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're just going to grab a shower and then go out and get some food because we're pretty hungry after today. And then we're going to get to bed. See you later.
Wow.